Hello everybody, this is Di Antinatalist, and this is my third segment of that series with the big lips. And yeah, my phone cut off once, and the second time I ran out of storage space, and then now I'm doing the final segment. But I was talking about my dog from Aruba and how she was annoyed by my puppy because of the energy and the agitation that, she felt when the puppy was near. And I wanted to relate that to human beings. And people can have either, they can have a dichotomous feeling about youth as a senior citizen or an older person. Whenever you're around children or babies, you may feel, as an older person, that they are full of vigor and youth, and it may make you feel like you are not as spry or as youthful or as quick and nimble as you once were. And you can also look at youth and feel a sensation of dread for them, and that, you would not dare repeat what you encountered in your youth. And you may look at youth as repeating just a whole segment of, horrors in your life. I mean, going through school and having to pass tests, and just as simple things as learning to walk or learning to talk, or being a baby in a stroller and not having freedom or not having control of your body and your life. And that's not something that any of us really remember. But when we were children, we cried and we suffered, and we were controlled or confined, and our parents kept us in a car seat, or not my parents because they weren't available then, but we were restrained. And being in a stroller or even a high chair or a car seat is restraint. And I'm sure that feels to a baby or a toddler that it is uncomfortable and they don't have any control. And growing up, we take a lot of falls with bicycles, with walking, and I guess talking could include stuttering and awkwardness or speech problems. And then going to school, we have to, worry about tests and failing, and making friends with our peers and getting to the bus on time. And then in our 20s, we have to, think about jobs and competing in the work world. And then, you have to save for your retirement even in your 30s. And then your body starts to decline. Maybe you have epilepsy, or maybe you have, you got diabetes, or maybe you had a form of cancer that, you had to go through chemotherapy with, or maybe you had one of the bowel diseases, or maybe you have skin problems like psoriasis, eczema, that kind of thing. Maybe you had a lot of vision problems or tooth problems, or gum disease, periodontal disease, or maybe you have orthopedic problems or mental problems, or maybe you're losing your hair if you're a fellow, or maybe your hair's thinning out as a girl. And then you have to worry in your 40s and 50s about keeping a job, and saving money for retirement, and so on. And so as a senior person, you can look at youth in two different ways. You can be sorrowful that you are no longer young. You can't run like you used to. You can't jump and romp around and be playful and happy, and you know, you have a lot of shortcomings as an older person, and being around youth may make you feel less than. It may make you feel disadvantaged, and you know, overcome with regret and sorrow, and you may look at your youth and that it just whisked by so quickly. But you may also be agitated by youth. You may, you know, resent the demands that youth places on you as an adult. If you're a grandparent or great grandparent in your senior years, you may really be annoyed with the constant demands that babies and youth place on you as a grandparent. You may not have the energy to keep up with them, or you may need sleep while they, you know, need action and they need activities. So there's two different, you know, ways you can feel about youth. I certainly don't regret youth at all. I would not repeat my life over again. So I don't look at it as beneficial. I mean, who wouldn't want, you know, to have a lot of energy, or to have like perfect smooth skin that wasn't scarred or sun damaged? But in no way that I would repeat my youth. And just like Kaya, you know, I'm the one that's like kind of annoyed. I want my peace and quiet, and I wouldn't trade that for having more energy. I don't want to go back and, you know, repeat those years. Happy Halloween!